Hey look, I'm rambling. I'm crafting. And you know what that means? That means it is time for episode 18 of the RambleCraft SMP series. This is Hocus. I hope you're having a great day and welcome back, like I say, to the RambleCraft series. What's in store for this one? I am yet to decide, to be honest. I've got an idea, but right now I'm not entirely sure how we're going to achieve it, but we may do a little bit of experimentation and see where we can go with it. Anyway, for now, we are stood on something that we should probably take a look at because I see free on the box. Free is always a pretty good word. Now in stock at Endavar's Emporium. First one free, smiley face. All right, let's see. Ooh, Totem of Undying. Okay, I get it. I remember seeing recently that Endavar had made a raid farm, so I'm guessing that that's what's going on here. He did destroy my path, though. I'm not happy about that. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. But awesome. We've got ourselves a Totem of Undying. I'm not sure if we'll use that. I rarely do use those little guys, but, you know, freebie's a freebie. Not going to turn it down. So let's quickly organize inventory for today's video. So this is kind of what I wanted to take a look at in today's episode. I remember complaining in episode 17 about the number of drowned that would be spawning in this area. And I can't remember who said it exactly, but I'm pretty sure one of you guys suggested that it might be because of an underwater ruin. And I think the same person also suggested that we make a farm out of these guys, which would be pretty cool, right? Because you can get tridents, you can get the magic conch shells, whatever they're called, I can't remember. You can get gold ingots, and then once 117 drops, you'll also be able to get the copper ingots, because I believe that that is what they are going to drop rather than gold once the update comes out. So there's some pretty useful stuff to be had. Now I'm just wondering, I don't actually see any ruins down here. I could be, I thought I could have sworn I could have seen some down here in the last episode. I swore I saw some, but perhaps not. Anyway, if we're going to do anything about this problem, we're going to need to go and see some friendly neighborhood turtles. But before we do that, there is something else. We have to do our customary check of the shopping district. But something else that's been kind of funny recently, guys, is that Chase has been sending me a bunch of Snapchats of the chicken that's named Hocus. And that guy seems to be getting everywhere. So there was a picture of him stood right here, I believe. There was one of him swimming out into the ocean. So I don't know where that guy is, but he gets up to some interesting stuff. His life, in fact, might be more interesting than ours, which it's kind of sad, really, when you think about it. But yeah, good for him. Good for him to get out and explore. Oh yeah, the cow barn turns up some profits. Now, I think I gave myself the benefit of the doubt last time, so this one has to go into Chase's stash, which is right here. There you go, Chase. Make sure to grab that at some point. And then for the merchant caravan, we've got one more sale. So we are selling Unbreaking 3 at 5 diamonds per book. Looks like someone has bought a book. So thank you to whoever that was. We have made a little bit more profit. Awesome. All right, this should be the perfect location to breed up a few turtles and get some eggs on the go. I think Chase's base is actually somewhere around here. I haven't visited it in a long time, so I don't know what he's been up to. But the first thing we need to do is grab some seagrass. 2 pieces, or we've got 4 actually. Nice. That should be a minimum that we need. Oh, hello. Okay, so there are ruins here, right? We've got this dude spawning. So I don't know. We'll have to think about the location of this farm if we go ahead with it. So we might want to do it somewhere else. But I'm going to wait for these two to come together. That's it. All right, I'll feed you and I'll feed your friend. And this guy also wants to get involved. I'm going to try and get him out of the way. Mister, you come here. You're not part of this, okay? There you go. All right, so one of these two should now begin to lay eggs in a second or two, I think. Let's see. Okay, here we go. It looks to be it, but we've got to be a bit careful because I've torched this area, but not this part over here. Maybe we should do that just for safekeeping. I want to make sure that these eggs are A, safe, and B, that I'm safe also. I don't want to be dying here. All right, now I think you just need a Silk Touch item to take them, so we'll do that. Grab the eggs. Awesome. Nice. I'm going to try and maybe collect a few more just because one is such a small amount. And then we will see about what we're going to do with them. All right, here we go again. We've got our first egg, and this guy or girl here is going to serve us up another. So we'll grab that one. Can we feed them immediately? No. Okay, so you do have to wait, I believe, 5 minutes before you can breed them again, but that's okay. The last time I did it, I just waited off the server, so I logged out, waited 5 minutes, came back in, it was good to go. This dude has somehow figured out how to save his life, so we'll just make that reality a little bit different. and we will finish up torching this island because I'm probably going to be working here for a little bit. So like I said in the last clip, let's make it as safe as possible. Okay, this should be the last one that we need. I'm thinking that 4 eggs will do the trick so that we can surround a center point on each side, and that's how we're going to structure the farm. Now, I haven't watched any tutorials for these farms or anything of that nature, so I'm probably just going to be making the least efficient farm ever to exist, and probably one that won't even work, but I feel like just trying to give it a go. I've been looking at the spawning mechanics for Drowned, and it says that they spawn in light levels of 7 or lower in ocean and river biomes. They are more commonly found in these underwater structures, so the ocean ruins, ocean cities, whatever you call them, and I think that's what we'll try to find to maybe build one around. So let's head back towards base, which should be in this direction. Not entirely confident of that. I'm looking for spruce trees. There we go. This should be the way. All right, talking of chickens going on adventures, here's Chase. So I don't know where Hocus the chicken is, but Chaser the chicken is right out in the depths at the moment. I'm thinking that this right here might be our best option. So we're over on our little utility island, which is just off the coast of the main shopping district. And I can see a ruin right here. So like I said, ruins should lead to higher spawn rates for these dudes. Not that I can see any right now, which is a little bit of a concern. Does this... Wait, what's going on here? Does this lead into an underground mine shaft? I didn't notice this the first time round, but now I'm curious because I see wood here, and wood doesn't generally spawn in this pattern. Alright, maybe something to check out in just a second, but that might be perfect actually, because to increase the efficiency of these farms, what you'll need to do is actually light up caves in the area. So I'm figuring that we use maybe this light here as our center spot is what I was trying to say. And we go from there because we've got a building here, and then the main ruins are right here. So we'll call this light here our center spot, this little lantern, and we will build from there. I spent a little time gathering some wood because we are going to need a little bit of it for my plan. And where did we say the center spot was? Were we going to say on this light here? I think that's correct, right? I can no longer remember, but what we need to do first of all is just make some flat terrain. So I'm just going to kind of level things out here as best as possible using the tools that we've got with us. Let me see here. Where should we take this down to? I'm thinking at least this level here might be a good place to go. So if we start carving out these blocks, oh, that's a lot faster, a lot better, good. Then I can kind of get a gauge for where this needs to be going. I've cleared up a lot of the space, and we've got a good amount of room to work with. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but my idea for this farm is to use some fence gates. So let's craft up a bunch of those, and we're going to bait the drowned into the fence gates, which obviously won't have water in their 1 block space, because fence gates obviously replace water, which means that we can hopefully force the drowned into a separate system once they pass through the fence gates, and we can use that separate system to kill them. So let's head over to the area that we've cleared out and take a look at what we've got. So a bunch of items floating at the top, which I'm probably not going to bother grabbing, but we've got all of this land down here clear and flat and good to go. This is going to be our center point that we figured out earlier. So we will place, let's just place a little tower here so that we know where we're working. And then we'll have eggs here, I'd imagine. One there, one there, one there, and one there. That's the bait for the drowned. And then what we'll have is fence gates in front of these eggs, I think. So we'll have like a wall of them that surrounds the farm. So we'll do three wide there. We'll do a 3 wide here. And a 3 wide here. And this might actually have to be a little bit bigger than 3 wide. Maybe 5 wide eventually. I removed the turtle eggs for now because I don't want them to actually get destroyed. So if I'm out of the area and a drown spawns, I am risking them obviously going missing, which we don't want because then I'll have to go grab more. But we're almost there in terms of the fence gates, I believe. Now, like I say, I have really no idea what direction I'm taking this in. I'm looking at the wiki, trying to figure out the spawning mechanics, and I'm just going based on the information that I'm reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a 3 tall fence gate trap like this, and they will all be open, probably facing the inside like so. I think this should allow the drown to detect the eggs, which will be right here, or maybe here on the inside just for a little bit of extra protection. And then what we'll have is we'll have an opening beneath the trapdoors with something underneath that they can fall into. So maybe we'll have some magma blocks that drag them down or something of that nature. And then that will send them into a different segment of the farm, which will kill them, and we'll be able to collect their drops. Or, you know what, we probably actually want to kill them. So maybe I'll just group them up into a single block area from this point, and then we can head down there and do the killing ourselves so that we've got more chance of tridents. And then eventually, if this farm does work out, I guess we could probably try sell those tridents. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But I also do want to explore this because this just looks very, very out of place. And yes, all right, it does connect to a mine shaft. So again, like I say, this is something we're going to have to think about lighting up because that will increase the rates of our drowned farm. So I might spend a few minutes just exploring this for now. We don't have too many torches, but I'll come back with more eventually, and we'll get this place nice and bright so that we can have all of the spawns taking place outside, which is exactly where they need to be. Broken egg, guys. Broken egg. Here we go again. All right then, so we are going to put some slight design work into this farm. You can see I've been working on it already. It's going to be very basic though. I'm not going to bother too much with making this look amazing. So I was thinking next step we'll go with some stairs upside down like this across the top of the trapdoors, just to kind of cap things off, give it some depth. I think that'll look okay. Not like that though. Give me that one back, please. Thank you. And then one more side. It's going to be a lot of spruce textures here though. That is the only thing I'm worried about. And then here at the top, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I was definitely going to cap it off with some stone brick half slabs for the roof here, because we don't want the drown to be able to get in over the top of the wall. We want them to have to pass through the wall itself. Otherwise, they will be able to make it in and break the eggs without any drawbacks. Oh, hello. There's a guy. It's good to see because, like I say, I haven't seen many spawning just yet, so I'm glad that we've got some coming in. Can he make it through there? How did you get in? I'm going to try and push him. Come on. Okay, if you push him, he can make it through, and then he seems to kind of just... I don't know. But I did notice that when one of them came through the side that has the gap at the bottom, he just fell straight into the gap. So I'm hoping that's what happens most of the time when they come through. That was kind of the aim of this farm, was to have them fall into an area that we can then use to harvest them into a central location. So we'll just finish up the roof here. And then I will probably decide off camera what we're going to do with this gap here. You know, we might actually be able to leave it. I don't think the drown will be able to get through there. The only problem is, though, if we want to empty this of water, we are going to have to seal it off in some way. I've decided that the final block here is just going to be some light grey glass. So we will finish off the build like so. And I'm probably going to remove this light soon as well, because we want it to be as dark as possible down here to spawn these guys. And this one doesn't seem to be able to track me very well. Let's actually get inside and see what he does. Alright, we're inside the farm. Where did he go? Can't see him. Okay, he's right there. Now, is his pathfinding not allowing him to get over here? Where'd he go? Oh, no, he's right outside. Okay. Come on then, dude. In you come. This way. This way. Maybe if I stand right in the center here. Okay, so he's inside of the trapdoors. Now... if I do this, does he fall in there? He does. All right, nice. So we know for sure that that is a thing that we can make use of. Now I need to breathe here for a second. So what we're going to have to do then is extend downwards into the... Is this where the mine shaft is? Oh, no, it's right there. But we'll have to extend downwards, and then underneath the farm itself, we'll just have a room that we can stand in to kill them. So their feet will be on display, or their heads, one or the other, and we'll just be able to swing at them from inside. I'm now down in the mine shaft, looking for... Oh, hello. Looking for all of the dark spots so that we can light them up. Like I've already mentioned a few times, we must do this because you can see there are a bunch of mobs down here. And like I say, every mob that spawns down here is reducing the chance of a drown mob spawning by one. So we want to make sure that there's nothing too great going on down here, and that we can have some drown mobs spawning in the ocean above us. All right, calm down. I thought he was going to blow for a second then. I was thinking I'm not close enough for that. But you never do know with the creepers. They get up to some interesting stuff. So, yeah, like I say, just going to continue on down here, light up as much as possible. I've crafted up a bunch of torches, so we should be able to get the job done. Oh, Where did that come from? Caving, it's not something I do a lot, but it can always be quite interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, that's a lot of mobs. Let's step back for a second. Oh, well, I spent a bunch of time lighting up that abandoned mineshaft and any caves that I could find. So I kind of just ran through, and then whenever I could hear more mobs, I would dig towards them, find the cave, and light it up. But I have to say, not looking good out here at the moment. I can't see anything spawning. Now, I did mention I've not seen any tutorials. I haven't looked at anything like that. So I could have just done this completely wrong. Kind of just wanted to go on my own though and see if I could figure it out. But maybe if this doesn't work, then we can watch some tutorials and build a better one sometime down the line. But like I say, just no spawns at all, which is really weird because by our base, they seem to spawn continuously and it's kind of hard to prevent. Round here, however, nothing. Nothing at all. Now, maybe the problem I have is that I've built this right in the middle of the ruin, whereas I maybe should have built it to the side so that the ruin is actually in the spawnable area. But I figured that we'd still get some spawns around here anyway, since the light levels should be below 7 in most places here. Now let's see, what are we getting? 0. There's 0 light all around this area. We get a little bit over here maybe. Yeah, a little bit over here, but still, it doesn't go above 7, so they still should be able to spawn. But like I say, just nothing going on in terms of spawns at all. Oh, wait, there's a dude. There's a dude. I have the eggs in place as well. I'm not really sure what the range is on the eggs. This guy, I think, is tracking me. Let's try and bring him over towards the farm. I think I read somewhere, actually, that the tracking range for eggs was like 47 blocks. I'm not entirely sure about that though, so if you guys have any information about these farms or any tips for me, please do leave them down in the comment section below, because I am struggling here with what we've built. Alright, he's still progressing towards the farm. Why? Don't swim, just stay where you are. Alright, we're right in the middle. I think he's stuck behind the pillar. I can see him right there. Come on, this way. This way. Don't... He keeps swimming upwards. That isn't where we are. I don't know why he's doing that. Where is he now? On the roof, perhaps? Why are you on the roof, buddy? Come on. Alright, down you come. And back in we go. Now come this way. Alright. And that is what is supposed to happen. And then from here you can kind of just take him out like that. Nice and easy. We will... Eventually, if this thing does work, of course, we will build a better killing station. But I don't really know if it's worth doing right now, just because of the lack of mobs in the area. I don't know if we're actually going to get much out of this farm in the long run. Oh, okay, I think we'll give up with fooling around with that farm for today's episode. Like I say, though, any tips, be sure to let me know, because I'm kind of struggling now as to whether or not we should carry on with it and what we should do to make it work a little bit better than it already does. So to finish up with today's episode, there's something we need to take care of on the community island here. Something that we worked on pretty recently and I just didn't finish. So let's go and take a look over here, because this portal, if you remember rightly, the backside was never finished, was it? We left it looking in a little bit of a mess. So I just want to spend a little bit of time polishing this up. We don't have to do anything too special. Oh, look, Chase just joined. He's going to say something to us. Say something to us. All right, we'll say something to him. Hey. But yeah, like I say, let's get the back of this portal polished up, because it is not looking good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this up together on camera. I want to remove these blocks. I've added in these pillars here to support what we're going to have at the back. And like I said, it's going to be something very simple. So we'll go with... Oh, I don't want to go through there. We'll go with some slabs. Probably have to get rid of that. And I'll just mix those up randomly. So we'll have some mossy, some normal, something like this. And then let's just make sure that what we've got going is correct. I'm also going to need some of these guys, some spruce slabs. So we'll craft up a few of those real quick. And the spruce slabs I'm going to have probably on the outside here instead of the stone brick. So maybe what we'll do is we'll take these back out and we'll do something like this. And then we will have fences that run along the inside like so. And then I've just realized that we need to make this one more tool. So we'll add in a spruce log there and then use these wood blocks to cap the ends. And then maybe something like that just to finish it off. Now let's see what this looks like from the outside. Doesn't look too bad from the position of standing on top of it. Let's collect up all of our drops as well. And I think best case here would be to just fly and turn around. And yeah, you know what? I think that's fine. It's simple. It works though, doesn't it? It's very simple, but it does work. So we will stick with that. So we've got like a nice little balcony now at the back of the portal. And that, we can say, is all finished up, which is good because I kind of forgot about that and I got a bit lazy with it. All right then, guys, that is going to be all for this episode of the RambleCraft SMP series. Definitely do leave tips or suggestions down below about the drowned farm because, yeah, maybe going in blind isn't such a good idea. But we tried and it didn't work out, and that is totally okay because, you know, not everything is going to work out. Not everything has to work out, but we'll improve on it. And when I came back to the base here, I did notice again that there were so many drowns in the area, so maybe we just build the same thing but over here and just hope that since the spawn rates seem to be higher here, the farm will work a little bit more efficiently. But other than that, guys, please drop a like if you did enjoy today's episode. Any questions, suggestions, comments, or feedback should go in the comment section below. And finally, if you're new around here, then first of all, welcome to the channel. My name is Hocus. I hope you enjoyed your stay today. If you did, please be sure to consider subscribing. I would very much so appreciate that. And that is pretty much it from me for today, guys. So take care. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.